We are back live. We're live recording.
God.
Hello.
How are you doing?
We're good. It is a warm day.
It is so hot, Mike.
I just have to ask.
What?
I asked the question that recruiters ask themselves 100 times a day.
Okay.
Or ask candidates 100 times a day. And it's time to start asking ourselves. Before we get started, Desiree, is this still a good time?
Yes.
Are you sure?
It's a perfect
Because
time.
I know you're tired.
I am so sleepy.
It has been a long day.
It has been a long day at RecFest 2025.
Should we tell our live audience how you tried to cancel?
Oh my God.
So you can go take
Yes, because I need all the nap time.
I
So
get
much
it.
nap time.
It
I'm
is-
like a grown-up who needs like many naps during
Yeah.
the day. So many.
Do you get many naps during the day?
No.
No. 'Cause you're-
Not at all.
Yeah.
Because I have a full-time job and I run a podcast.
Right. Yeah.
Like, no.
Desiree is the host of our own
Talentless.
podcast, Talentless.
Yes,
The podcast by recruiters for recruiters.
it is.
As opposed to this, the podcast for recruiters hanging on by a thread.
Oh, boom. I love
Yeah.
it. I love
there's
it. I love
there's
it. I love
room
it.
for all the burned out
There is
recruiters. to talk.
there's so much room.
Yeah.
Room.
I like to start every podcast with what I call the breakdown,
Okay.
which is because we are always on the verge of a breakdown
Sure.
as recruiters. I believe the thing breaking us down today is this fucking...
Sun.
I'm not from the South.
Oh, see,
is-
I live in Texas, and this sun is still oppressive.
Yeah, this southern sun is a lot. This is different than the Midwest sun.
Oh, yes, it's very different. It's very different. I wore a dress today, Mike, but tomorrow I planned on wearing like a full jean outfit. That
Don't
is
do that.
not happening tomorrow, or I will sweat myself to death
I
because
wore a
the
black
day is
shirt
gross.
and regret it.
I know, and I have black on too as well, and it's like not a good situation.
This is my nightmare right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it?
Yeah. How's your day been, though?
It's been awesome, actually. I saw a lot of people I really wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
I did sit in as many speeches or talks that I wanted to, but I did meet a lot of people that I wanted to connect with, and I saw a lot of good friends.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Joel.
End of list.
Joel. I saw Joel. I saw Danny. I saw Tara.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw a lot of people.
The only reason, this is going to sound bad, but the only reason I sat in several talks today is because it was shaded in the tent.
Right?
I just walked into talks. I was like, what are you
Right?
talking about? Cool.
Cool. I'm
I
just
was
going to
sit down.
sit here
I'm
in the
here
sun. I know.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I did go into the Inspire stage today and sit down because I just wanted to sit down.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they were talking about.
I took a break at several stages,
Yes.
just like played on my phone.
I know.
And I feel bad as someone who speaks at these events, but
know.
like better than
I
empty
actually went into some rooms and I was like, why is no one in here? But they were doing me. They were walking around not doing the talk thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love RecFest. RecFest is fun for me. I get to see all my LinkedIn friends.
Yes, meeting in real life, which is great because typically on our podcast, I end with asking every recruiter, how do you cope with sort of how hard it is as a recruiter? How do you build community?
Yeah.
Except when we're here, the answer seems obvious.
I don't know if it's so obvious because sometimes you walk around here and you're like, I don't really know these people. And even though they may be connected to me on LinkedIn and say something to me, I'm like, do I really know you? Is this my community?
Yeah.
Right? And then I like to think about it like minds,
Yeah.
sort of. And so those are the people I gravitate to
Yeah.
all the time. It's like, who's the like mind with me? And so I gravitate to you. I gravitate to Danny. I gravitate to Tejal. I gravitate to those people that I know are like my people.
Yeah.
Right? And so these other people that I'm in the room with, I'm like, I don't know
Oh,
if
you
we're
don't
a
have to
community.
be friends with everyone. You don't have to
I don't want to
have
be
that community with
friends,
everyone.
but I do want to have community. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I think there's like an overall recruiter community.
Yeah.
And like all communities, there
Yeah.
are sections in it where you
Yeah.
know people. There's too many people here to know everyone. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not real. But I think that like events like this are just like they changed my career.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
They make you better, right?
They make
you
me
better at
so
the
much
job.
better. When we came here last year for the first time, I walked away from here and I'm going to tell you, it changed my entire career. It changed about whether we were going to start a podcast. It changed like everything about how I did my career. And I think that some of that will be true for this year.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to walk away from here and be like, okay, we're never going to do this again, or we're going to do that again, or, all the things. And I think these do teach you how to steer your path, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And I think too many recruiters miss that. Like RecFest
Yes.
last year was the first thing I came to.
Yes.
And it's literally like, I think what I like about your podcast is I think you're actually trying to like help people get better at recruiting.
Yeah.
And I'm very clear on my podcast. I have no interest in helping anyone get better at recruiting.
But you're doing really well.
I'm doing very well helping them not get better.
Yes.
But like, because to me, like, there's enough of that. And I always tell people, I'm not here to help you make your funnel more optimized by 15%.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is about the community side of it. That's where that like recruiters hanging out by thread comes from, because recruiting right now sucks.
I know. It's
really hard out there.
It's really tough.
Right? Like, everyone here knows it. It's like the conversation going around, people who are live streaming this instead.
I think it's so hard. I saw a lot of burnout people today, and they're like, you joke that I was trying to cancel, but there's just a lot of people.
I would have canceled if I wasn't the host. Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't my show.
They were like, they just want to go to sleep somewhere. They're like, RecFest is my place to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I want to show up, do some things, and then I want to go to bed, because it's a really hard world out there for recruiters and talent and even HR people. Right now, I really do not talk about HR people a lot, because I think talent and recruiter have it harder, but it's a tough world.
The show is not for that.
The show
is not for HR people.
It is. Thank you.
Maybe they read the newsletter. Maybe they watch the podcast.
Oh my!
Frankly, I don't care. I don't care to know.
Thank you for that. I wanna write that in the books.
Yeah.
When me and Ashley put that on our show, we're gonna steal that one.
Yeah, you can steal it. I can steal your tagline.
No, whatever. I know Ashley got on you.
I got called out. Ashley will be here soon. We can talk about how she called me out, and I didn't even know.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. But I always like to get into as well. One of the things I ask every episode is I love asking people their recruiting nightmare stories. The reason I ask it generally is because I've only ever once had somebody tell me a story that I couldn't be like, oh yeah, same thing happened to me.
Oh wow.
Because it almost never happens. But what is your recruiting nightmare story?
Yeah, I think for me, and I was thinking about this because I've seen your other kind of episodes that you've done, and I was like, he's going to ask me what the recruiter nightmare story is. And I think for me, it is that one thing where, like, the guy showed up drunk to an interview, and he was so horrible in the interview, he couldn't even, like, focus on what I was saying. And then, the hiring manager was also in that interview for a weird reason.
Was it a first interview?
Yeah, it was a first interview, but the hiring manager wanted to be in it. By the way, never do that, hiring manager. Yeah. He was in the interview, and the guy was super drunk, and I was like, what is happening right now? And he kept, like, falling, and it was crazy, Mike. I can't even explain to you.
Did you try to do anything?
Yeah, I did.
Or did you just let it go?
No, because, I'm always trying to recoup people, right? Like, I'm a recruiter, and I want to be there for the candidate as much as I'm there for the organization. So I tried to recoup him and get him back together, but it was obvious he was never going to get there. And the hiring manager was finally like, you're drunk, dude.
Okay, so you called it out.
Yeah.
Did he say anything?
And he was like, I had a late night.
Okay.
And we were like, okay.
Yeah.
Sign off of Teams.
Yeah.
It was like a really weird place.
We've had that happen once before. The weirdest thing was it was a third interview.
Oh, okay.
And this was someone who did really well in the first 2 rounds.
Oh,
and
wow.
Showed up to the third round.
Like bleds?
Just like unable to speak and slurring, and like to the point, honestly, where the feedback was like, I was worried it was like a medical condition, like that something happened.
Well, that's what we thought too, right? We were like, are you having like a mental health break?
Yeah.
Or like, but it was obvious he was just, blitzed.
Yeah, it was just, somehow we all have had this story happen. And I had Jamie Leonard on, right? Jamie, the founder of RecFest.
Yeah.
His story was that someone showed up to his office drunk, trying to fight him after getting the feedback that they weren't getting. So, like, stop candidates, if you're listening. This isn't for you either. But if you are, stop getting drunk.
Please stop getting drunk.
I had to lay someone off one. I never liked doing that, right? But we had to lay off a contractor. And it was Friday afternoon, when it always happens. And then he called me a couple hours later, clearly drunk. And he was like, oh, can I just have like the manager's phone number? And I was like, no, like, I think you should just like go home. Sorry it happened. Maybe we can talk on Monday. And he was just like, no, I won't do anything bad.
Shoot up the place?
I was like, calling is the bad thing.
Right.
Like, calling the manager drunk right now to complain about your life will be the bad thing.
Well,
you have to do something good.
I'm sorry, but let's not have a post office moment where he went in and lit the whole place up. But calling would have been bad enough.
Yeah,
right?
I just want to call them and talk. It won't be bad.
No, dude.
Yeah,
that is not gonna happen. Feedback. I gave you the feedback. You were drunk. Let's move on.
Yeah.
But I do think we try to be supportive and really good SMEs and partners for all of our candidates and all of those things, and those stories happen, and we see them, right? We see them every day.
We see it all. We are hanging on.
Yes.
For the recruiters who are there listening and watching, so I asked about sort of the coping community, right? And we joked about this doesn't have to be your community. What do you tell them, right? So the person who's watching this, listening to this, and is just I'm still showing up and I can't keep showing up when it's like this. What do you tell them?
Yeah, are we talking candidate side or recruiters? Yeah, I mean, I think this is tough. This is a tough time, and know that it's been good and it's been bad, and that we go up and down in these cycles. Recruiting is a cycle of up and downs, and then there's going to be moments where it feels like this, and it may feel like this, Mike. And my prediction is for another year to 2 years, depending on what's happening.
If we're
right?
lucky.
If we're lucky, right? And so those are the things you have to be ready for. This, you have to be braced, and the resilient will survive, and those who aren't won't, right? And then you just know who was made for this work, because not everybody's made for this work.
No.
I'm a believer.
Yeah, it's tough. And and that's what I love about the people who read the newsletter, or the people who listen to the podcast. They are made for it. Yeah. Right? They're the ones, and the hanging on by a thread is like a fun joke, but it's because we all feel that way, but we are grabbing it. Yeah. Right? And we are holding on to it. And I have my community, right? I mean, I have people like you who bought and read my book.
I did.
Yes. Very
Great
quickly.
book, by the way. Well, I read very quickly. It's not that I read it very quickly.
A typical very slow reader who could not read faster when it came to this book is what I'm hearing.
I read it in a day.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay. That is impressive.